I'm Todd Grisham, and not a bad day for a fight. We are live at the Empire Fight Camp. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. So here is Roy Jones Jr., 159 pounds. He's 24 years old. He's got the nickname Captain Hook. And they'll be facing Saul Alvarez, who's got a nice height of 173 centimeters, weighing in at 151 pounds with a reach of 179. Roy Jones Jr. from Pensacola, Florida. That's the area I grew up in, and I've known about this guy for a long time. And now the boxing world is learning all about him, too. So here comes South.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, introducing the newly crowned champion, holding a record of 22 wins, no losses, 20 big wins coming by way of knockout. Here is the young, undefeated, and newly crowned IBF middleweight champion of the world, known as Captain Hook. Introducing Roy Jones Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner, and now...
Well, I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it, as we have our main event underneath the... The time has finally arrived. These two guys have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. Right hand hurts. Look at that right hand. will these two fighters handle the outdoors? We're fighting under the sun here for this big showdown.
If you are on the losing side of this fight, Tom, and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be, so you've got to make sure you've prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking at a fight that doesn't look like they're prepped right.
That straight had to hurt. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
No rest for the weary. Good counter punching. This is the kind of fight you expect from two world-class elite middleweights. He threw a punch and just got countered. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. He is down big time on the score.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Switch on. Get this boxing back together. I need you to switch back on. Get focused.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Now, don't want you to...
What was that? What you doing? Come on. You're switching off. You got complacent.
It'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready.
Come on. Do you want to win this fight? Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on. You're letting back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league.
3 shots. Keep smart.
Here we go. Round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. A big, heavy blow, and Saul is down. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Shot from the gods. Took him out.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now is down for doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. How did they survive that?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when they go back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You're being put down. You've got to think right.
And there's the bell for round 3. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
They better start respecting each other's punching power. Those counter punches have to hurt. Good defense on that right hook. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That jab won't score. And down goes Jones Jr. When you get hit with a body shot like this, there's nothing you can do. Watch it again in slow motion.
Where
He got
did that
lucky.
come from? What a
Got a
shot.
lucky shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you continue.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the final 10 seconds here unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
To make or break a fighter.
Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back. Come on, breathe.
And there's the bell to start round 4. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full battle because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
You'd like to see more jabs. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Misses with that uppercut. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Jab does not score. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Sweet music to his ears.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Now relax, relax.
What you doing?
Good, good, man.
Round
Good.
5. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
I'm okay. I'm okay. Don't worry.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. How is this fight still continuing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round.
Oh, my hits are not hitting.
So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, felt right. Brush it off, get up.
Here we go in the 6th round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
That uppercut does not score. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. So much firepower here. Nice exchange here from both men. Punch, counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on the fight to get out there and get the job done.
Round, good work. You were thinking, the jabs were...
Listen. Here comes round 7. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. It hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Neither fighter willing to slow down. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Missing with that jab. Good defense to block the hook. He parries away the left uppercut. That counter punch caught him clean. Eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Leaves a knockout without a doubt.
Wait.
And we enter the 8th round. Coming off a very tough round, let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. And right back into the fray.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power... Did you see that? Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed back on it. That could never happen.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Missed with that right uppercut. Incredible work rate. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
What again? GG.
The judges have spoken, a unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight. What...
Bro got lucky right there, though. He dropped me once. As soon as he dropped me, it was over. Two, 22, 2, 2, 2, 2. And 1.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time now for our tale of the... And here is... It's the Pac-Man making his way to the ring, a man that doesn't even need an introduction. An absolute legend. What hasn't Pac-Man done? One of the most recognizable boxers in the history of the sport.
Just take note, Todd. Check out the reach. Check it out.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from London, England, here is a flyweight champion of the world, Showtime, Sonny Edwards. Fighting out of the blue corner, from General Santos City in the Philippines, truly one of the all-time greats, boxing's first and only 8-division champion of the world, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
Close the door, close the curtains. This is it. Let me enjoy myself right now.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. Build up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Misses with the straight left. Not going to let this one go to the judges. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
He scores with the counter. His stamina is off the charts. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Good counter punch. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Edwards in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
There's a counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
Good counter punching. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They're giving us a high-tempo show. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That jab won't score. Both men step back for just a moment. That one lands. How about that time counter shot? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. In that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have. Let's get it started in round 3. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Pacquiao might be in some big trouble here. Is he going to go down? They survived that.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Jab doesn't score. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Beautiful counter. And Manny goes down. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
You've got to see that again.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
That's it. Now breathe, just get it.
There's the bell for round 4. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Counter-punch. That jab misses. No rest for the weary. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Solid punch. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Left hook missed. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Do you can't believe what we're seeing. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this.
Where you going? Where you going? Where you going?
Talk about Edwards in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy. And there's the bell for round 5. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Incredible work rate. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Can they figure out the combination to this sink?
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heavens.
Nice defense on that hook. A perfect counter shot. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Perfect counter lands. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Edwards in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Every second.
Something right now.
There's the bell for round 6. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin.
No, hold on a second, Johnny. Ooh, that really hurt Sonny Edwards. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You don't want to trade shots. Let's see that again.
I need to see that again.
Guys, that's what happened when you don't protect your ribs. No way, bro. Can't believe I still haven't dropped him.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do.
I got my get back.
You're right, Todd.
Got my get back.
One, two.
Yo, Robert. Yo, get him ready or not? I'm about to get him ready or not.
Edwards in that last round. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet, so I guess he's coming out. Round 7, here we go.
I'm up.
Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Oh, I already watched that, bro. When a long time ago.
Misses with the jab. Caught him. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
That one will count. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Big swing and a miss with the hook. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? He blocks the uppercut. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Edwards in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, make look so easy.
What a match.
And there's the bell for round 8. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny.
Now you've got 2 fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Oh, there's no way they're getting up from that. It is a clean knockout.
Yo.
Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
He beat me. He beat me.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect.
It was some tied up match. Sit. That's a really good match. So that's a good match. That's a good match. Let me play one more. I didn't watch the Super Bowl. Yeah, I didn't watch it either, bro. I know. I just peeped that Patriots lost though. $54, $58.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times. And fight.
Unlucky, man.
You're better than that. You switched off completely. Get your mind back in the game.
Damn.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give me your glove.
Let's see if I can make the crazy comeback.
You've done all of your work.
What the? Well, I think it's time to get him ready on that. I'm about to get him ready on that.